We don't always get to choose the music life plays for us, but we can choose how we decide to dance to it. This is Nicky's Unjust Stories. Started as a caller, now we're here. Started as a caller, now the whole chat is here. Started as a caller, now we're here. Started as a caller, now the whole chat is here. Started as a caller, sharing my thoughts and theories. Started as a caller, now I'm hosting panels on my own channel. It starts with one unjust story at a time, giving silence back a name after the news has moved on to dance to a new song. Keeping memories alive when the headlines fade away. She'll tell your story and say your name, so it won't be lost in vain. For the family still waiting and distraught for the names that get forgotten, she keeps another candle burning when the world forgot. A single candle in the dark can light the way and leave its mark. Our healing is that candle, and though it may not light up every hall, it's enough to guide us to the right light and help the healing journey begin, or put up a good fight if need be. Like a candle in the wind, your candle burned out long before, but I'll continue to tell your story. Every episode brings promise that every story gets its light, because somebody out there still misses and remembers them every night. Started as a caller, now we're here. Started as a caller, now the whole chat is here. Started as a caller, now we're here. Started as a caller, now the whole chat is here. Started as a caller, sharing my thoughts and theories. Started as a caller, now I'm hosting panels on my own channel. This is Nicky's Unjust Stories.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Good to see all you beautiful people. Hey, my hat's not looking, it's not doing good. There you go. So you can see the emblem better. How's it going, everybody? I hope everybody's doing great on this third. Let me just adjust myself. Oh, you see, I got my JLR shirt on. I felt like it might be one of those kind of days, you know? So I hope everyone's doing well. I already lit our candle. It got pretty low, so I'm gonna have to bring us in another one. But I was like, let me just light it before so I'm not struggling. Let me take a deep breath. It was a doctor's day today, but a good one, you know. Needed it. So, not a great appointment, but honest appointment, I guess you could say. So everybody needs those, right? Um, you don't need your doctor to lie to you, that's for sure. So yeah, I mean it's not terrible or anything like that. It's just a couple things I got to work on, and I'll do it. I'm a strong person. So whatever they told me to do, trust and believe it's gonna happen. Might take me a minute, but I'm gonna get it done. Missy Evans, hi sweetheart. Volume is too low. Okay, you tell me if it's better. How's that for you? Better volume? Somebody say yay or nay. Thank you, sweetheart. Alabama, thank you. That's so sweet. Alabama 626. So do I go roll tide? Oh, just Jaylene. Hi, sweetheart. Strawberry rain. The volume's great. Okay, cool. Um, will you guys, anybody who saw my community on my little community post? Oh, Jody Woo, 4444. Hi, honey. Bruce, hi, sweetheart. Let's see, Connie. Hi, honey. It's still hard to hear me. Turn yours up a little bit, honey. Turn yours up a little bit, Connie, and then tell me. Because a couple of people said I was fine. But if you think I'm not, I'll move closer too. I can always move a little closer. How's that? Is that a little bit better? Yes, ma'am. Roll Tide. You guys are so funny. Jody, you're goofy. Oh, Jaylene, how are you doing today, honey? How is your foot? I hope it's doing better. You seem like you got your little personalities going pretty good, so I'm thinking that you might be feeling a little bit better today. I'm hoping, or you're a little more accustomed to your contraption and everything. Annie, hi, sweetheart. Mine's up and it's low. Hmm. Bruce, how do I sound to you, honey? Give me some more. Tell me how I sound, you guys. Let me see what's going on here. Let's try this. Hi, Doug. How do I sound there? It sounds good to you. Okay. Mine is up and it's still low. Okay, Jody. Good. I went out and came back in. Cats Runner, that is the best. Angel Eyes, hi, sweetie. I sure hope you had a good birthday, honey. Just Jaylee. Okay. Yes, Jody, you. Oh, you guys are funny. Everybody else can hear me great. If you can't, please tell me because I'll fix it. I mean, I'll figure it out real quick. I think one of the things is chart. I can barely hear. Okay, thank you. I don't know what's going on there. I go to Dee Dee's later, so I'm taking all my stuff with me. So she'll look at it. Oh, you know what it is? I got too much stuff plugged in to my computer. Okay, wait, you guys. How's that? Am I like normal again? Jaylene, how do I sound to you now? It's got to be better because that was a speaker plugged in, a little speaker, and it wasn't turned on. Thank you, Jody. Okay, so that's what it was. Janet, hi. Hi, honey. Angela is still low. No. Roxanne, what's that mean? No, honey. Change your audio input StreamYard. Boom. Okay. Alrighty, dear, my dear. Hang on one second. Okay, you guys. Thank you for helping me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys. Okay, here it is right here, my audio. don't know if it's turned up. It's showing low. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, let's give that a whirl. How's that? Anything? Hugs for you, Sheila. Hugs for you, my dear. I'm so sorry. I said a prayer for you last night, and we had a impromptu Bible study last night, like a midweek one, and so I said a prayer for you. YouTube's been wacky. Okay, can you hear me? Kathy, thank you. Sheila, truly, I send my love and blessings, prayers, everything to those two kids, right? Two kids, two boys, I think you said, and the dad. Please. And I know they're going to feel so much just love, you know. My mother was a young widow, so I understand. You're welcome, Sheila. You don't have to thank me, though. You know, it's these life lessons just sometimes really, really stink. And I'm honest about it. And I'm honest with the higher power. They stink. Sometimes these really stink. I know we're supposed to go through these different phases of our lives and stuff, but my goodness. I mean, there's phases, all right. I know we control so much of it, but the stuff that just kind of lands around us or in our pockets or something, it's kind of weird. The cat is right here. The cat is never right here, you guys. Ever. Taco, come on. No, can you, hold on. Hold on. I want to see if Taco will come up. Hold on. The dogs are like, hold on 1 second, guys. Let's see if he will. Watch out, baby. Hi, old man. Can you say hi to everyone? This is the little old guy. He is 21. He's going to be 20. Okay, here's the dog right here. And, but he's going to be 21, you guys. Can you believe it? He's been here been with us this long. It's really my son's cat, and his name's Taco. He been on TV with JLR's cat, and he been on TV with Bear, Alex's cat. So they did a little cameo together one day. But that's the 21-year-old cat at my house. And I just wanted to show you guys. Because he's never been over here like this, ever. This was a first. Okay, Taki. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. See, I don't pray, but I do say hello. Can you say hello? Oh, okay. I'll put you. Move back, dogs. Come on. Give him half a chance. Hold on, you guys. 1 hot second. Okay, good. Good. Good job. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. But that was very cool for a minute because he never does that. That's like, wow. That one time he was on there with their cats, I had to go to him and where he was. So, yeah, he's never been like right. The dogs are, but not him. That was cool. I hope it didn't bother you guys. I know most of you guys love animals and stuff, so I just want you guys to see an old cat. I mean, he really looks pretty good. You know, he just got checked by the vet. She said that he doesn't have feline leukemia. He has a thyroid disorder. And when they get older, like 20, 21, they start getting like a thyroid disorder where they just eat. but they stay very thin and just don't gain any weight, It's a trip, like humans. Okay, back to what I was doing. Thank you guys for humoring me with that because that was pretty cool because he just doesn't ever do that. Okay, you can hear me? Okay, Connie. Good, good, good. Fin Fan 2727. Hi, honey. Hi, Connie. Thank you for being a member. Oh, Fin Fan, thank you for being here, a sub, and everything, and all your support. I really appreciate it. Angel Eyes, thank you for being a member. Nice kitty. Oh, Janet, it's a pleasure to have you here. It's a pleasure to have all of you here. Thank you for coming in here. Um, can you see me? Nikki, can you see me? Yes. Hey, Kim Wells. Oh my gosh, girl. Oh, Lordy B. Hi, Kim. Hi, honey. Thank you. Thank you for always being such a great supporter. Thank you for being a member. Thank you, Kim. You're wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm having one of those days, Kim. I asked the girl if I left my glasses at the doctor's, one of my sunglasses, one of my mini pairs, all the different ones. And I asked her, hey, could you look in there and see if I left my sunglasses in there? They were hanging right here at the doctor's. And she looked at me and she said, Nikki, they're right on your shirt. I said, oh my. I looked at her. I said, is it going to be one of those days for Nick? She said, nope. It's going to be whatever day you want it to be, Nikki. I said, maybe I guess rushed too quickly and stuff. I don't know today. But I'm in a great mood. I feel good as far as that goes. Oh, wow, Connie. Thank you so much for the jewels. This is a happy poop. The other one. The other one is a gold. I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna be in trouble because I'm gonna be laughing. And I'm not laughing at anybody. Trust me, you guys. If I'm laughing at anybody, it's at me. Because I'm such a whirly bird sometimes. I swear it. Jody Woo. That's so cute. Kim. Oh, bless you, Kim. Fat Redale made you a song. What? Is it good? I bet it's so good. Fat Redale's just a cool person. He's just cool, isn't he? I mean, just nice, relaxed when he's talking to you, just good hearted. Oh, fueled by, fueled by Folgers and Jesus, you guys. So you coffee and Jesus at the same time. That's the kind of fuel power you need in the mornings. I probably needed that. I don't drink coffee, and that's, my husband was a huge coffee drinker. I just have never been a coffee drinker, ever. And yeah, it's been crazy. Oh, rhythm and clues. Please. I have written so many messages to your gal. Hi, honey. Ash. I wrote messages to your gal. Can you please, it's at the top of my head. Can you please have her or Sikorsky visit me? I've left them emails. Boom. Can you please tell them? Because I have some information that they could utilize. And it needs to go to them. So just trying to be helpful, with the girls. So you please, it's like an ASAP kind of thing, because it just happened. Hello, Miss Nikki, love you. Oh, Patricia. 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 It's Patricia. It's Patriot Pride Patricia. Oh, God, love you. Thank you so much for being here. Wow, Patricia Rayfield, thank you. Patricia Rayfield, 2092, and she's gonna get those shirts made one day, you guys. I swear for God she is. I swear it. Yeah, I'm so honored. Oh, Fat Redial, there you are. Wait, you're just like a what, a half a face? Or you're peeking in. I guess that was what it means, right? You're peeking in or something. Don Marie, hi honey, I just saw you. Kim Wells, thank you for being a member. Sheila, thank you for being a member. Connie, just Jaylene. Oh, Velvet Unicorn. Wow. Thank you. Man, thank you so much. That is so special. Wow. Fueled by Folgers and Jesus, 550 jewels. Wow, $10 super chat back to back. You guys, come on now. You're going to start making me like, kind of like this. Velvet Unicorn 72. Thank you, honey, and happy Thursday to you too also. Also, thank you so much. Thank you. I needed that little, those jewels and all that. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. I needed that like a little fun thing for a second to kind of get me going, get me going, get me going. Let's see. I know one thing that I'd like to say. Oh, Patricia, what an honor. Oh, K Hunk One, you're back. What an honor. Kim Wells, what an honor to always have you. You are the best. Because you only went one place. And for you to come over here, Kim Wells, like, it means more than you know. 16.99 Kim Wells. If any of you guys, I'm sure I'll get a mod in here in a minute if anybody's available. They might be working, but if I get a mod in here, I want you guys to drop your links, okay? They can only do it, but I want you, if you guys want more, if you want more people to sub to your channel, please share your links, okay? And it'll be one in the blue when Melly, one of them. But what I wanted to say to you guys, because a lot of us absolutely adore her, and I haven't seen Brenda Walsh yet, like Sheila. I'm scared that when she comes back, it's going to be like that. It's going to be a loss because I have not seen Mystic, and I have been looking for her. And oh, Ash, thank you so much for always supporting. You're just wonderful. But I haven't seen Mystic, you guys, and she was out on Monday Night Mods. I was to go on with her and Brenda. They invited me and she sent me everything. And when I got there, Brenda was saying it might be a little while because there was an emergency in Mystic's family. And I know her dad has been somebody they've cared for. You know, I know he's been that guy. So I just don't know. And I don't want to ask Brenda. I'm just kind of like trying to leave her be, you know, because when you have to deal with so much, you just kind of let them do what they need to do. But, you know, I just want her to know that we support her. So if you guys see her soon, please hug and love on Mystic, okay? Please and thank you. I appreciate you guys so much for that. Thank you for listening to me on that. Because, you know, Mystic's a good lady. Okay, so, oh my gosh, Connie gifted. Oh, she gifted a membership. Ooh, who's gonna get it? Oh my gosh, I know who did. Velvet Unicorn. Did you just get it? I think you're the one that just changed colors. Oh my gosh. I think it was. Hi, Christian. I know, honey. That's why I told him about your channel. Fat Rita. He's the best, isn't he? Oh, Kim, I can't wait to hear your song. Okay, well, Nikki, I'm going out. I can't hear too good. Bless you in your chat. You can't, is it because you can't hear me, Annie? Watch. Let me see something. Let me see something, girl. Dee's gonna help me with my other microphone. Let me see. Tell me if you can hear me now. Please let me know. Please let me know. These are the ones Shib likes. Hey, pretty little clues. I didn't get an email. It's not an email. I put it in your community, in your little community messages. I wrote you a message, and then there I tagged you, and I put my email in there for you, babe. Welcome in, new member. Oh, Connie, that's so cool. Pretty little clues. Thank you so much for being a member here. And yes, you have a message in your community posting area, because I didn't have any other way to find you, and I needed to talk to you. So I'm hoping you'll see my email and you'll drop your phone number or Sikorsky's number in there, and I can call you guys right after this, because I just need to fill you in on a couple things from the Northwest area. Okay? Okay. It's going to be really good for you guys. So I just wanted you to know. Wait, what? Where? In your community, where you make posts to your community and you say thank you for, being part of your community, support. So you guys can hear me now, huh? I sound better with these on, don't I? Oh, you guys, one day I'm going to learn. Annie, I hope you didn't leave. I hope that you hung in there with me so you could hear Whiskey. Fat Redial, thank you guys so much for both being members. Kim Wells, thank you again. Oh, yes, Alex. I know, that's what I was saying. Like, I'm so lucky because you didn't go anywhere. And you came over here with me. And that was like, when I saw you the first time, I was just like, whoa. Because I already knew this about you, because you were very honest and you had told people that before, that you support you. He was really the one that you supported. And I was just like, okay. And then when I saw you, I just knew. I was just like, oh my gosh, it's cool. Like even when Justine came, when other streamers come, you get excited when you haven't seen them in there before. You just feel honored, you know what I mean? Because they could be somewhere else and they came over to hang with you for a minute, It's just, it means a lot. I know, isn't her name cool? Did you see, Justine, do you see Strawberry Rain? What she's saying to you, honey? I love her name too. And I like the abbreviation to the PLC. PLC, pretty young. Oh, sorry. Pray for Ted. Christine, beyond praying for him. He is such a cool brother. Like, he's just cool. And he's the kind that if he changes something up, he doesn't forget anybody. It's really cool. It's really cool. He will leave me a message if he's changed phones, if he's using a different phone. What he will, it's so nice, like, to have him for a friend and a supporter. He's a member, and I mean, thank you, Ted. Like, and he's been taking it hard. He's been getting hit hard, and it's not right, and it's not cool. And I've been real careful because you all probably know what I wanted to do or what I want to do, but it doesn't do any good. This is something that has full intelligence. Like, it's beyond just being smart. You know what I mean? It's beyond being smart, you guys. It's like a game of chess almost. but it's the bad side of the chessboard and the good side of the chessboard, and you really already know what side you're on and the way you believe. But in in hindsight, in retrospect, you don't want the chess game to go on at all. You know what I mean? You don't want it to go on at all. Because if it does, it's going to get nasty on every side. And unfortunately, the community is going to get pulled in because we all love these people for different reasons, um, just different characteristics that they have. You know, I don't know. I just can't drop somebody that doesn't drop me or is, you know what I mean? I just can't. And they're always continuing to try to be there for us, you know? So Ted is in every single prayer. Thank you so much. So much, Christine. And thank you for being a member too. Thank you. So it's Christine Fortunato. Fortunato? I hope I did it right. Dash U3Q. Thank you so much for being a member, honestly, and thank you for even caring about one of us, or all of us, or any of us. Thank you, Christine. Very kind. Whiskey, you're just awesome. We just got my mom transferred to. Okay. Wow. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. If that's better for you, Whiskey, if that's better for you and your family, that's the right move then. That's the right thing. She needs to be around you guys, you know, and it needs to be more convenient, you know. It needs to be more convenient for everybody, you know. So it's hard to take care of somebody. It's hard to be there all the time when they're so sick. But we love them and we care about them and we do that, you know. And we just want the best for our loved ones. But better on my phone. It's louder. Mary, hi Mary. Thank you for being a member. And I'm so glad. These are Shibby likes these things. He goes, "You come in so good with those with that headset on." So I'm like, okay. And I hope Annie didn't leave because I mean, you guys can hear it now. Mary's saying she can hear it on her computer and she can hear it on her telephone. I appreciate you. I really do. Oh, Sheila, hugs to you, honey. Hugs to you. So you, Kim Wells, you are hysterical. Fat Dial, see you. I'm gonna drive you rock. Oh, Kim, you're a stitch. Okay, let's see. Doug, hi, honey. Thank you for being here, Doug. Doug Dash N3D6Y. Thank you so much. Jody Woo, thank you. That is awesome for her, isn't it? That is awesome for Whiskey. And she's been moving around so much. She's been trying to get her foundation done, you know, like where she can plant her feet. So I can't even imagine for her. You know, she's trying to find her spot for her feet and she's trying to look out for her mommy, you know. Crazy. Jody Woo 4444. Yeah, yes, prayers. Um, I hadn't talked to him only when he came in and got his membership. And I said, you know, thank you, like, you know, and we email and all that stuff. When I was watching one of his lives, and this is to all the TED supporters, when I was watching his live, and he was explaining to us how 9 goals wasn't a big deal. And he needed to teach his son humility and not to get a big head and not to do these things. Well, being because I am the athlete I am and the coach that I have been for so many years, I felt it very needful for me to have a talk with him about some of the parental things that we don't realize as parents, what coaches and what kids see that are in the sport, what they're expecting from their parent, and what they're hoping their parent says to them. Because coaches hear it all the time. The kid will come up and say, "Hey, coach, I hope my mom comes to this game because she hasn't been able to come to the other ones. Ooh, it would make my game. I hope I make 5 baskets." It's the excitement in these kids. It's making their parent proud. And at 5 and 6 years old, I love that age because you get to start with almost a fresh little sculpture where they haven't had too many coaches, so they don't have too many things you have to fix. Basically, you just have to show them and teach them how to do it and try to teach them how to do it properly. So when they do get older, if they are very good, then they always remember you. Oh, my first coach was, I've gotten it for years, especially for my son's friends, because I ended up coaching boys basketball because they couldn't find a coach. And so he asked me to do it. And I told him, okay. And so I did it. And they didn't at first think I could do it. All the boys and their dads, and oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of proving that first year. Yeah, Janet all over to Pickles. Hi. So there's a lot of proving. But the thing about it is, so the bottom line is, from my aspect and my eyes on this side, I can give him a good assessment of, even though he's been an athlete, he as a parent, it's very hard for you to put yourself in your child's shoes. What you do is you live some of your dreams through your kids instead of them making their own dreams. Your dreams are your dreams, and you're already past those. So when your kid comes up, they don't, they, oh my gosh, my son shoots just like me. Oh, do you see him? He dribbles just like me. Oh, she does that. Do you see her? She serves a volleyball like that. Well, they might have traits, but they're still in, when it comes to sports, they're their own person. They're their own athlete. You're a singular athlete, and then you become a team player. And so those structures go together. But that was something I'm just absolutely dying to sit down when he is feeling better, to sit down and just chat with him on, you know, what his son might expect from him as a parent. So he can kind of see it in maybe a different lens, you know, doesn't hurt, and plus I love him, and we're great, buddies. So it shouldn't be a problem, you know, but it's timing. Timing is everything. Your car is still all the way up, still having trouble. Oh, Missy, me too. I can't do too far in mine. So that's why my son or somebody always has to take me to my little second, you know, my little travel job, to all the dispensaries and passing out and dealing with all the medical stuff, and then turning it into the clinic. I'm grateful for it because it helps butter my bread. you know, it's different when you go from a fix to, I mean, when you go from being okay to just very fixed, you know, and you get a chance to have these little side jobs that people, you know, because they like you and they know how good you are or what you can do, you know, or yeah, it's just very sweet. So I appreciate it. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for everything. Missy Evans, thank you. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna take them over tonight, over to Dee's and to Dee Dee's, Dirty Diana, and we're gonna do this all together and figure this out because we have a couple other things she gotta help me with, and I think a spreadsheet and something else. So yeah. So I just wanted you to know, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I have been wanting those terribly because I didn't want to go to Las Vegas and do my first, you know, kind of trial thing and not have one of those great mics on. And now with you guys can't hear, not hearing me as well and stuff, I want to make sure that you can and that I'm not going to have any problems in that area. And it gets very windy in Las Vegas. So the little muffles, it's going to be like, whew, it's going to be great. So bless you so much. You should have seen my face. I was just ear to ear, like, because I didn't expect it, you know, and I was like, somebody looked at my Amazon. I was like, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. It's so kind. Cyberbullying is horrendous and needs to stop. You know what? I definitely agree with you, Jody Woo, and I'll tell you why. One of the reasons is when this social media stuff started, way back when, there were some unfortunate suicides. If people remember, or you're old enough to remember, YouTube channels. I love JLR, Ted, etc. YouTube channels. Janet, thank you so much. Janet Peckham, thank you. Dash H3B, appreciate that. Cyberbullying, yes, but I agree with you. But the suicides, at, like when we first started having internet and all that, was just sad. And it was because someone told them to jump off of a bridge, or they were ugly, and they were this, and they called them every, you know, name in the book to make them dislike themselves. What? And these kids went for it, hook, line, and sinker. Sad. Very, very sad to me that someone on this other side could control your actions. Oh, Mustang, thank you, honey. You're my only mod, baby. Oh, thank you for being here, sweetheart. Thank you. I haven't dropped. I haven't dropped any links. I haven't done any of that. Shared their channels. I just said somebody will come, and it's you. Thank you, Mustang. Oh, you're so lovely. Thank you. It's good to see you too, sweetheart. Oh, thank you. Bless you, Mustang. Really, truly. Thank you. Thank you for always being here to help me. You always just come at that time, like you're that person where you just kind of swoop in and you're like, hey, I'm here. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, thank you. You know, I'm just like, where did you come from? You know, I'm so happy about it. Let me see some. Okay, let me turn just here. Sorry, I got my Fubo purses up there. Okay. But anyway, thank you. Thank you very much, Mustang. Sheila, you're so great. Thank you for being a member, honey. I appreciate all you guys. SMB S81. It's, excuse me, SMB dash S81. Okay. Okay. It's not fair that the streamers are getting hit like they are all are. All the ones that got arrested out there at Nancy's house. And hi, Don Marie. Don Marie 0975. Hi, honey. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Yeah. Um, I've been getting a lot of trolls. So it's like the association, but they warned me, that it would happen. They've talked to me about it before. And at the beginning, when I first started, I got warned by a woman, and she said my name in her on her platform, and I was just like mortified. I was like, come on. I was like, I could see if I did something great and we just won the state tournament, or I won a golf tournament or something, or I helped save a kid, something so phenomenal. Yeah, that's what I hoped for. I didn't get that. I got Nikki, get away while you can. Um, Run as fast as you can. You don't know what else. You don't know what you're doing with them or something. Yeah, it was warnings, 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 and then I started getting the the little the little creatures, the little trolls. That's all I can say. No words for it. I feel like you just gotta walk away from the haters, block, ignore, just don't entertain them or listen. You got it. JLW-DHR 8R, excuse me. Sometimes I sound like I'm saying something else. It is JLW-D8R. Hi, honey. Thank you for being here. No words for it. Feel like you just got to walk away from the haters, block, ignore, just don't entertain them or listen. I agree with you, but it's darn hard to do. It's darn hard to do. I'm very level-headed person as far as seeing things 50-50 across the board, like that. But you show me something unfair, you guys know, most of you guys know, I'm gonna pop off. Like, it's just what I'm gonna do because I don't like being at 57 challenged. I feel like I've lived long enough to know a few things, and I'm dealing with such a life changing medical condition that I just don't have time for it. That's how I feel. And when you come in and you waste my time, I feel like you're wasting my life. Because time, it's not waiting for anybody. And I'm pressed on it right now. Until they tell me I got a lot more of it. I have to act that way. I have to act like, I want to be around the people I want to be around. I want the people around me that I want around me. And then the rest, I just really don't want you around me at all. Because for one, you have bad vibes, bad juju, because if you're negative, you're already going to have that on you. If you can't wash it away, it's hard. It isn't like dirt. You can't just jump in the shower and wash off bad. Bad is inside. Because somebody did something to you a long time ago and made you the way you are. And all you do is spread it to your children. And then your children spread it to their children. And that's how hate grows. You teach it. Okay, I'm not being mean. I'm just saying, like, Ted. No. I know you're not being mean. I'm saying you're saying that. Okay, so what are you exactly saying about Ted? because I don't think any of it's okay, personally. And I don't think you should dare to go after someone's kid. I don't care what age they are. That is someone's child. Your beef and your get down is with the person that you have the problem with. It's not with everybody else that they're related to. That's some BS. And it's always been BS. And I feel that people have used it as a crutch. Oh, well, my sister's in this fight, even though I like the person, I gotta go, family loyalty. No, just stay out of it. Let your sister handle it. If she's getting, mollywopped and all that stuff, then get in there, stop the fight, and tell them she's done. Like, it's just, people just don't handle things correctly. If you feel like you need to fight that bad and it has to be physical, then who am I to stop you? But I'm there to stop it if if either side is getting it the worst. Doesn't matter. It gets stopped. It's not, it shouldn't be to the death and all that. It's just a argument that turns into something physical, you know. But you shouldn't touch people's kids, and I mean touch them as in talk to them, touch them. You shouldn't do any of those things. If they're underage, especially, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. It's a hard one to come back from, messing with someone's kids. That's hard, especially when they're underage and stuff. In general. No, I knew that. Don Marie, I got you. Just saying, in general, we need to do better as a society. Oh my gosh, ain't you telling the truth? And friends and family, and check up on people more often. We stopped doing that again. COVID, we were doing it because everybody was so, where they had to be. But yeah, you're right. We need to do that. You're absolutely correct. Yeah, hugs back to you. Ain't a troll or nothing. I support other YouTubers, JLR, Ted, 857, Alex. Oh, yes, of course. Those are my brothers. My brothers from other mothers. Smarties Crafts. Hi, Nikki. And everyone, hi, Smarties. How are you doing, hon? Oh, thank you for being a member. Oh, you see somebody, there's a Jenny in here. Yay. Is it Jenny from the block? Mustang. Bruce, hi. Sheila, hi. Thank you guys for both being members. Nanette, the queen. The Queens, NE5915. Hi, sweetheart. Nice to see you. Life is tough sometimes, but we have to do our very best to be tougher. Trust me. Oh, I'm a walking example of it. Like my doctor said today, I don't give. I won't give in. I just don't give in. I just won't. I just can't. I don't know why. It's just like a drive in me. It was like that in sports too. That's probably why I was so good, because I just didn't give up. I had the instinct. Hi, Sheila, hugs. Janet, yes. SMB, yes. Okay, I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Mustang, can you please drop the links? I think you already heard me once. I don't probably need to tell you again, because you're pretty smart. And just drop anybody's links, or I think you have to do it, honey. But anybody that wants to share their channel and get more subs and all that, please. Hi, Justine. Thank you. Thank you. And it'll be never found your post. Really? I put it right in your little community. You probably have to look at the ones that aren't from you. You know what I mean? There's a little top where it says my post or I think yeah, doesn't it say like my post hun or something like that? And I think so. But it doesn't matter. I mean, I thank you for doing that. Thank you. Appreciate that because I will give you a call after and you'll be like, oh, cool. Thank you. Uh, Thank you, Mustang. Man. Thank you, Mustang. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have a channel, let Mustang know, and the link will get dropped. Oh, Marva Graham, how are you? I haven't seen you for a minute, Marva. It's truly hard to be there and watch them wither away. I would go hang out with Tommaso and his mom, could go to the grocery store, etc. I treasure those days. Sorry, not Tommaso, Thomas, so his mom could go to the grocery store. Thank you, Marva. Thank you for saying that. So when Nikki's going to Vegas, it'll probably be my mom's pressuring me to come. Before she was just like, oh, I might be here and I might go there. And now she's like, there's something going on in Las Vegas on August 30th. Are you going to be here? Could you take me? I said, Mom, if I can get there by the 30th, yes, I'll take you. And she said, okay, it's at one of the golf courses, of course, you know. And I told her, yeah, I'll take you. Mama Donna, hi. Thank you so much for being a member. Angel Eyes, I don't know if I said it, but thank you. Thank you for being a member too and support. Can't wait to see you in Vegas. That's going to be so cool. So I told you guys, I'm going to do that announcement. I'm going to do it on my lives and then I'm going to probably put it into the community. And then we can exchange, emails, numbers, and then we can find a place and we can all meet for lunch. I plan on trying to stay, now that my mom's on her little thing, I plan on staying as close as I can to the courthouse because I figure it's better because if it is hot, it usually starts to cool down. But if it's hot, and I get too overheated and I need to go cool down and come back out and, finish it, then I want the place to be close so I can just go get in the air, And I'm going to take my big floppy hats and, But it usually cools down at the end of August. It just a few degrees, but it is cooler. You can definitely tell the difference. And then September, it gets a little bit cooler and you start having a couple like maybe cool mornings. Then October hits in Vegas and then there's no school in Vegas October 31st because it's Nevada Day. So your kids aren't in school that day. On Halloween, it's Nevada Day. So unless they've changed it, you guys can tell me but or Missy, you guys can tell me if it's changed. But it was Nevada Day, so your kid stayed home all day. You didn't get to send them to school for a little Halloween party with their little friends in their outfits. That's Oregon, Washington. Not Nevada. Nevada has a holiday that day. So the kids are home putting their costumes on and they're running around all day long in them. And every time my son was a Spider-Man, oh my gosh, he was out scaling the trees for hours before trick-or-treating started. I was just praying that the costume would make it. Just a couple more hours because they would literally want it on all day long. Hi, Blue Cats. Oh, hi. Oh, let me read. Did I do? Okay, my son would go play baseball. He would always wear his rubber boots. That's me. One day he hits a home run, stops on base saying, "The boots can do something." I love it. That is the best. You have to laugh. Those are the best memories. I love it. Oh my gosh, Blue Cats. I'm just so happy to see you. I'm just so happy to see you. Young lady coaches some young basketball kids at school where I live. She's awesome. Oh, I love that. I love that. Cool. I love that. That's awesome. I told you guys, man, I just, same thing with golf. That was why I wanted to be a golf pro because I wanted to teach kids. I watched my mom for years, and she would always say, "Hey, I'm doing a group of kids today." And she'd tell me who it was or what school or what golf team or whatever. And she'd say, "You want to come? So you can come hit it with them and stuff." And I'd be like, "Okay." But I loved it. I was glad I did it because it's just like you're saying about memories. That's what put the fire in my belly to want to, like, I could be a golf pro like my dad and just play the tour and try to win money all the time, which he was a good teacher too. Don't get me wrong. He did really well. But my mom just had that great sensibility with people, and she just, both my parents are people people person they're people persons or person peoples or whatever. Oh god, my mom would love that I said it like that. But yeah, so it's just, people person. They're a people person, right? I think so. But anyway, yeah. See, that's the glitch in the noggin. No worries, Mr. Okay, okay. I think I got everybody, really. I don't see any really new names. Windy and hot. I figured. So I've got really cool things, decent for standing, with court or courthouse or whatever, that kind of stuff, but cool. And then I brought comfortable shoes. So if I'm staying, like, at one of the hotel casinos a little, a block away or something, I'll just wear my comfortable shoes over and then change shoes at the courthouse or whatever. I want to do at least a couple days. That was my whole point in going. And I want to see my mom. So I'm going to fill her out, see how long she wants me to be over there. Because if I stay over there with my mom, then she lives right by the museum, the Ghost Adventures Museum, Zach, his place. She doesn't live far from there. So that would be really easy to get to that, you know? It was really sweet. Let me see. It was super sweet because I kept thinking, I was telling Dee Dee, I need three things. And she goes, what? She goes, what are the three things you need before you go? I said, before I go. And I go, a tripod. And she goes, oh, okay. And I said, some little mics because of the wind and, so I can talk and I don't have to worry about getting close to it or whatever. It can be looking at something and I can be, And she said, that sounds pretty what you need. And I said, and I got a third thing. And she said, what's that? I said, want the coolers. And she said, cooler. I said, those things that make your phone stay cool. They're not very expensive. They just keep your phone cool. So when you're in the heat, your phone doesn't get too hot. And she was like, that's a really good idea. I go, that's what people always run into is their phones getting too hot on them. you know. And I'm gonna take my laptop and stuff, but that I'll just put everything on that. But I don't really see me getting a tablet before then. If I need, I really need the tripod instead. So I have a little handheld one. It's like stands like this tall, you know, but I don't have like a 5, 6 foot one. I don't think they could be very expensive. I know it would have to be sturdy because of the wind. Everything's got to like inquire with this wind, or because that's how Vegas is. And I know that's how you live, Missy, because I did that for so many years there. You know, social media is responsible for a lot of young death. Yeah, thank you. They absolutely are, my dear. They absolutely are. And it's, to me, it's really, really sad. You were hoping to hear from me? Okay. Hi. Hi, Mary. It's just been crazy, Mary. That's all. Juggling. Just juggling. Do you want to put a new one into my email so I don't have to go backwards? I'd love to give you a holler. What? Okay, and wait a minute. You're East Coast though, aren't you? Times. See, I have to always remember that because man, I could be calling at 4 in the morning and like, yeah, it's terrible. I don't want to do that. Thank you, Janet. That's so kind of you. Melissa Conrad, 4522. Hi. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that so much. Melissa, thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you, Blue Cats, for always your support is beautiful. Thank you. She's in a good mood. Oh, yeah, Mustang. I mean it. I mean it. I mean it. Sleepy Panda. That is cute name. Oh, I love your dog. Oh. Sleepy Panda JMO. Hi. Hi back to you. Thank you for being here. However you say it, it's good with me. Hope you're doing fine. Oh, no. Thank you. And it's SMB-S81, right? I'm working on it. I'm trying to get everybody's name right. That's like a mission of mine, too. Because who wants to come in and the people don't know your name? That's horrible. I don't want to be like that. I just want to be, I want to know names. I want to know, I want to associate the name with who the person is that I know by their character. And that's the good thing about the internet. That's the one good thing about the internet that's really, well, actually, probably two good things about the internet that's super positive is the people that you get to meet that otherwise you wouldn't meet, and the friendships that you acquire because you're making it with a person's character. That's why catfish basically exists, is because someone didn't show the person truly who they were, not by character, but by their whole persona. And they got, all the different things. And so I think that's pretty much why that show even exists. But as far as what the internet can benefit a person, oh my goodness, by so many things. Especially if Robot Nation's coming in and they're, and they're calling for them to do all these jobs, and, computers are going to be very important even for you just to know it, so you can stay abreast of what's going on, because we may not even have TVs and stuff anymore. They might outdate those. Who knows? I mean, they've changed a lot of stuff since floor model TVs and green stamps since I was a kid. Just saying. And I think that it's going to keep rotating and changing. And me seeing that car, I put it on my shorts the other day, me and my son were out together, and we run into the car that drives itself, you know, and it drives itself to wherever, and the person was sitting in the back, and I was just like, and my son saw my face, and he goes, "Mom, those are the cars that drive themselves now." And I go, "What?" I go, "When did those come out? I thought the Teslas were the." He goes, "Oh no, Mom." He goes, "These are the ones now." And I go, "Huh." I go, "I saw somebody in the back." He goes, "Yeah, because the car is driving for him." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I don't know if I could give it that much trust. I'm not sure if I could trust an automobile to that extent where I go, no hands, Mom." You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, you guys. You guys can put in there if you would trust one of the cars that drives you. I like Nikki's doing a great job. Thank you, SMB. Thank you, honey. But you know what I'm saying? Like, would any of you guys like a car like that? Is that something that you strive to have? Because that is not what I don't know if I could trust it. I'm used to being able to control the golf cart, control the car, control the mini bike, control the, whatever, go karts, whatever the case may be. Sleepy Panda, JMO, thank you for the 30 jewel gift. And I still like your black brown nose. You're so sweet. Oh, that's that's got to be a retriever, isn't it? I'm thinking it is a golden retriever. One of my bestest friends in Scottsdale. She has two of them, and oh god, they're just so cute. Jesse and Walter. Walter's the younger one. She cracks me up with it. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. Can't imagine spelling all. I know. Spending all your time attempting to. Yes. Hi, Chris. Hi, honey. Hi, criminal sociology KB. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. Really nice to see you. Okay, so it's double dash her say. I think I got that right. I think I got that right. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a really fun get together. So we just have to figure out. Okay, so like I said, you guys, I'll be down in like old, I'll be down in Las Vegas. I'll be down in Old Town. Because the courthouse, it's right. Yeah, that courthouse is right there. We're around the same age, Nikki. That's how I'm with a couple illnesses I've gotten. I'm just going day to day. That's all we can do. SMB, that's all we can do. We just can't. We want to speed it up, or get through it, but we can't. It's crazy. Okay, I like Nikki's channel. She has come a long ways. Thank you, Doug. Thank you so much. I think just uncertainty with the computer and talking to you guys and typing in occasionally or going and typing and finding something else. So I'm doing like 3 or 4 things sometimes at the same time. So I think at the beginning, I just had to get the groove, I guess, a little bit. I still have a couple things I can't do, that I'm going to work on the computer itself. But Dee Dee's really brought me far. I've always been a really good typer because of typing class, because I'm that old. And so I'm a good typer. And my brother's deaf, so we all had TDD machines where our phones hooked up to the machine and we typed to my brother. So my mom's like, oh God, she should have been a court stenographer. She's just like that fast. Really good. Really, really good. really good typer, you know. But there was a lot of office work in those days when she was coming up, you know, as a late teen and all that. Yeah, so we just have to basically turn the Nikki. I was getting ready for the Tupac trial, Chris. I had to get my gangster on. No, I'll call my family. I'll call my nephews and everybody and let them know. My son will probably tell them before I can even tell them, but they probably already know. They just don't have a date yet, like I don't have a date. But uh, they'll come out there. Definitely, I'll see them at least. They will come check on me. I definitely know that, especially these couple nephews. That my son will call. Yes, my nieces probably will too, or they'll want me to stay maybe a night or two with them. So that's what I got to do. Is just figure out where I am, when I'm trying to be there, and how long I'm staying with who, and what advantage I can take in that area. You know, that we can all do. So I was trying to get around renting a car, but kind of looks like I might have to for at least a day or two. You know, I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm just gonna see where my niece is. My one niece got a couple cars, so I don't know if anybody's gonna be using her other one. Then we'll see. You know where my sister-in-law lived with that niece. Yeah, so I want to go see the kids too. So because I'm sure they're feeling some kind of way because T's not there. So they need an auntie around them because they just little. They smart and little. My nephew, my great great nephew, he's gonna be 4 and smart as a whip. You would think he's grown. He is so smart and goes to school, all that stuff. Like, and his mom's real smart, and his grandma. So him, and then he's got a baby sister now, and I want to see her because she's headed towards the 2. So I want her to know me, and she's only ever seen me pretty much on videos, because that's how me and my sister-in-law did it all the time. It was the videos, so my kids could see her whenever I was talking, and those kids could see me. So they'd always know my face and me and my voice, and yeah, because I'd go and spend so much time, especially with my great great nephew. Him and I were like, that is so cool. Okay, I think I'm almost there. I totally agree with the effects of mental health to the point of being life altering. That's why I try to just walk away. I think that's wonderful. JLW dash D8R. I think that's great. I think it's like a lot of us need to take your lesson. Me, I'm one of them. I'm not perfect, and I definitely, can make a mistake or two and then go back and go, dang, you could have just walked. You didn't have to do that. You could have just bumped away and everything would have been fine. It would have worked itself out, and you probably should have been, just let it happen. And my husband used to say, you know what, babe? He said, as soon as parents get involved in kids fighting in the neighborhood, the parents are the ones that end up fighting the most. And the kids end up making up after an hour or so. They end up being best buddies again. Kids never keep it very long. But if we get involved, adults get involved, it always screws it up. So he always used to tell me, it doesn't take all of us, just 1 or 2 representatives. I used to die over that. Why? Who is bad? Are you asking me, Blue? Nikki, just remember when the trolls come out and start, you have all of us that have your back and adore you. Dumbery, thank you so much. And that kitty in your picture is adorable. Dawn Marie 0975. Bless you, sweetie. Bless you so much for that. And big hugs to Sheila, everybody, please. She's had a loss and she's a trooper. Mama Donna, at this point, I have no time for foolishness or negativity some folks spew. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Because like me and others, I say that and I walk a great path, but then I don't pay attention to something and my foot's right off the corner of the path. And I'm trying to catch myself. Thank you for saying that. That was very needed. I appreciate that, Mama Donna. Mama Donna LP. Can you, Mustang, drop any of my links, like the Amazon or the Venmo or anything, honey? Can you do that, or you can't do that? Because I don't even know how to do it, I don't think. And I think you're the only one really here, aren't you? Connie, thank you so much for being a member, honey. I appreciate that. And you guys don't forget that third level is, oh, and the fourth one is changed now. The fourth level is changed. The third level, half goes to vets, and Patriot Pride is going to make sure that happens for me and you guys, for whoever's on the third level. And then the other half will go to the streamers pot for FOIAs and stuff and help try to pay for those a little bit. Nikki, 100 kids and families should be off limits, period. Yes, Mustang, you are. Yeah. Because they didn't sign up for it. You know? We did. They didn't, but we did. You know, so we need to be responsible, you know. Oh, thank you for the fuchsia. Oh my gosh. Oh. Going real life is, yes. It's really, it's sad, you know. It's sad that we have to worry continuously about somebody backbiting us. Go off on bullies and keep up with the best of it. Yep, kids are off limits. JLW, perfectly sad. Perfectly sad. I would love to see Ted beat up. Ooh, double Hersey. That was a Hersey. Wow, triple snap for you on that one. Wow. I just, I know how you feel. I know that you would love to see that. I would love whatever's good for the situation. Whatever that is supposed to be, that's what I would love for it, you know? Anarch, hi, honey. Yep. Thank you. Thank you, Anarch 0014141. Thank you, sweetheart. Doug, yep. You agree? Yep, definitely. Oh, Serene 413. Hi, honey. Yep. I can tell Nikki's you're a survivor. Oh gosh, thanks. I tell myself that all the time. I still got a little over 2 years. You do get tired, you know, especially those 5-year treatment plans. And oh gosh, yeah. They test you, you know, they really test your resistance. And it's okay, you know. I'm not ready and I don't have anything to go there for right now. My husband and them don't want me. They know. They would say right now, if they were here, he would bend over into this screen and he'd tell you guys, you don't want her to go anywhere. She's he thought a lot of me. Me too. Double Hersey. Me too. I wasn't shocked. I was just like, whoop, you put it out there, like, bam. Okay, thanks. I wasn't Nadu. Was it? Was it? Had to talk with her the other day and ask her to stop. She told me she would. What? Oh, thank you, Blue Cats. What is wrong with these people? They don't have enough to do in their own countries and stuff, you guys. Come on. All my friends across the waters. Come on. You guys have a lot to do over there. You have as much to do as we do over here. Golly gee. When we go into Vegas, I think the end of the month. The trial starts on the 14th, the Tupac. And I think I'd like to be there. There's so much evidence, you guys. Expulgatory evidence, and um, physical evidence. It's crazy, and it's gonna be a minute. The judge, I've already read the judge's statements, because they give statements about the things that they know before, and then they give the statements during, and they give a statement usually after, especially in Vegas. And so it's a woman judge. I think I told you guys this story, and she's pretty good. Seems pretty good. Has a good reputation. I was checking that out in Vegas, and she seems like a decent judge, and it's going to be fair, and hopefully not impartial. On either side. Hopefully, it's just I want to see a really good just court hearing. It doesn't look suspect, doesn't look weird, doesn't look like somebody else did it, doesn't look like you look like somebody else and they did it. I just want to see a good just trial, a fair and impartial jury, a fair and impartial judge. I don't want to see corruption. My father, every time that happens, he takes a turn. And I know he does. I'm talking about the judge. I know he takes a turn. He is not happy about the way the law has progressed. I'm just catching up from different chats. I'm usually in Lake JLR 857, Nikki's chat on, and Alex. I don't go into those crazy guys. You're so smart. I don't try to go there either. SMB. I try very hard not to go there. The only thing that gets me sometimes, and it's tricked me. Hi, Christina. Christina Shock. The only thing that's tricked me is sometimes the front of their advertisement or their ad for their show will look like it's belongs to one of the guys. It doesn't anymore. But when I first was learning about all this crazy stuff, I saw that some of it was just like, oh. And one time I actually thought it was Alex, and it wasn't, and I made a terrible mistake. And I learned. Thank you, Mustang. Thank you, my darling. Appreciate you dropping in people's links. I appreciate that. What is your main thing? I know golf is your passion, right? Oh yeah, the whole family very athletic. My mom's still a golf pro, and that's what I'm gonna go take her to something. And I just grew up, I ate, breathed, and drank golf, because it was surrounded me. I have 3 uncles that are golf pros too, and it's just everywhere. And then different athletes, I grew up with them. I'd come home, and it wasn't unusual to see Elgin Baylor, in my house, or it just wasn't unusual to see, um, oh gosh, Bill Walton, um, Lee Elders. He was the second black golfer on the tour. The first one was Charlie Sifford, the one that Tiger named one of his children after, and then the other one Sam. Well, Charlie Sifford was with my parents all the time especially when I was little, because my dad and my mom were, playing in a lot of tournaments, and he was too, because he was the first, you know, professional black golfer, and so he had a very hard time. So my father's era, luckily, um, they wouldn't play. If they didn't let Charlie or Lee Elders play, then my dad and a bunch of golf pros would boycott the golf courses. But you don't hear about that kind of stuff except for through families and talk, when you're at the courses or whatever, you know. But I'm proud of them for that. I'm super proud of them because then, look at the son-in-law they got and all the grandchildren and great grandchildren, and it's just been a mixed bag of tricks. We are. The doctor told me the same thing on Monday. Oh, Nanette. Praying for you, Nanette. Praying for you, baby. Yeah. Valerie Robinson Cosby. Hi. Nice to have you in here, my darling. Thank you for coming. And Bruce, it's always a pleasure. Christina Shock, always just a super nice pleasure to have you. Oh my gosh, you are so funny, Christina. Did you see that commercial that 857 and Shibby did? It's like a little clip, skit, whatever. And they're talking about me. And Shibby tells him that he goes to sleep to my voice. Why would you do that with this raspy thing? And 857 is just dying laughing. You guys, some of you have seen it. And he goes, does she know this? I mean, it was the funniest thing. Yeah, I loved it. I loved it. I just thought, what a kick they are. Hi, Jason Wells, 1389. Hi, honey. Nice to see you. Oh, I'm getting a little bit more raspy. Let me get another drink. Yes, I'm drinking a pop today. Don't get me, but my doctor said I could. She said just not 12 pops. I said, gotcha. And my A1C is like crazy good. But I don't really eat junk, a lot. I eat mainly fruits and vegetables, kind of stuff. I piddle, I just munch, on something sometimes, Doug, so glad to have you. Carol Burton, hi, honey. Yeah, it's true, Carol. They're not here forever, honey. Time just is the most biggest factor in our lives, is time. You're so funny. Yep. Press for Ted, Jason Wells. You're absolutely correct, honey. I will. I got my vitamin water here, and I've got a whole case of regular water, hon. Yep. It always happens with these fires. It is so, oh gosh, you guys. It is just way different outside, and it's making your throat like dry, and yeah. It's Friday, October 30th is Nevada Day. Well, they changed it because it used to be the 31st. Wow, really? Wow, because all my kids went to school there. My daughter graduated from there, and my nephew. And, oh, two nephews graduated from there. Cimarron High School was one, Mojave was one, and then our daughter graduated from a technical trade college, high school college, which is A Tech and Vo-Tech. Yeah, and she did not want to go to just regular high school. She wanted to get out of high school with a something under her belt, and I guess it helped because she just finished her master's degree like 2 years ago. So she went back and got that. So that was really cool. Okay, I think that the other lady, Madhu, was with Alex the other night. He was out till 5 in the morning. It was great entertainment. He filmed it or something. He did it live with when he went out with somebody. He did them going out live. I must have missed it because I never saw that. Why would Madhu be in Tucson? I think her streaming friends are all in like Florida area or something, aren't they? Why would she be in Tucson? And why would she ever mess with Alex? That's just after you look, then you'd look like a liar and a fat mouth, in my opinion. Somebody said that something was so funny that Alex and went out till 5 in the morning, and I think you said that 4 or 5 in the morning, and they thought maybe Madhu is who was Alex with. Madhu said she was gonna stop. Oh, then oh God, I'm so confused. I think I'm so confused right now. That's crazy to me. Who would go backpedal? I don't think Alex will do that. He handled it well. That was really entertaining. As far as arguing could be entertaining with Alex, he handled it. So it must have been on live. She was on live or something. Hmm. Hi, Cast Runner. Cast Runner. Valerie. I'm sad, happy to have you. What? You guys are hysterical. You guys are so funny. Uh oh. Here, Christina, she don't play that. SMB, what are you talking about? Stop with the nonsense rumors. Oh, got you. See, I don't watch. I don't. I'm so busy, and I have to take so much medicine and stuff that I don't. I'm not paying attention to everything. Just not. I'm sorry, but I'll do or be wherever I need to be. Hey, Nikki, I said, hey, before you missed it. I hope you are blessed up, Blue Cats. Oh, I thought you heard me, honey. I did say hi. I said hi a couple times, and I was so glad to see you. Yeah, I don't know. JLR said something a little while ago, but then I talked to, pretty immediate, and he was handling it. So I'm not sure. I think probably, sometimes we need a rest. We need a break. things get overwhelming in life sometimes, and sometimes we just need to stop for 5 seconds and just take that break. And people that are on the other side, that are on the side that causes the problems and some drama and stuff like that, they really need to take a break too. Because I can't imagine what their heart is full of if you're not having breaks, because you would just hate, 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 hate. Like what? That would be terrible. I would not want to live like that. Josie and Tien, hi. I'm glad you're here too. Oh, look at your puppies on the picture. So cute. Oh, that's adorable. Thank you, Josie, for being here. I'm so, so grateful. And if anybody hasn't subbed, would you please sub and hit the like button if you wouldn't mind? You know what, Nanette? I will try to find one. I have to work with Dee tonight, for a while. And let me write that down. If it's too expensive, I don't want to do that. Because I just started kind of looking things over, better and paying attention. Because sometimes they'll mark stuff and I don't know. But I will. I'll go. Okay. The cool vest, you said? It's just cool vest. Okay. I sure will. Okay. Thank you for that advice. Thank you. Okay. And I'm one of those people, I'm like, I haven't gotten to see anything yet. You know what I mean? So I know that it's supposed to be there, supposed to be able to make something off of this, but I haven't seen it yet. So, but I think I started too late, so I had to wait like a couple months or something. So we'll see. Oh, Brenda, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here with Mustang. Mustang has dropped people's links. I'm not sure where it's at with that, but could you drop my links, honey, when you get a second, babe? It was not Madhu, promise. That big girl is a big part of the problem the group are all dealing with. Okay. That girl. Okay. So you, Christina, say it was another girl. Well, at least he went on a date, right? That's good. I told him, remember that one day anybody was in there? I told him, I prayed for him that he was going to find somebody that they meshed. So I'm just glad to see him out trying. I'm happy. Too bad I'm going to school you, Nikki, in golf 101. Chris, all I can say to you is I like it in you. I like it. It makes me just that much more happy when I do play. I like those little jabs. Cute Cubit hugs. Thank you. Oh, that is so sweet. Hello, mods and chats. Yes, because I couldn't do it without them. I couldn't do it without the members. Couldn't do it without any of you guys. Brenda, thank you, honey. Thank you, thank you. Christina, thank you always taking your little break or whatever and coming in. I appreciate you, honey. Bouquets. I didn't get online last night. Oh, it was last night? Because I thought I'd been watching his thing. I must have missed something, but it's not hard for me to miss something. I'm not sure who it is, but some young lady called in his show the other night. I was just saying it was a good show. That's all. Oh, okay. Well, I guess somebody else said that he went somewhere till 5 a.m. or something. It wasn't you. Oh, Mustang, thank you so much for doing that. That's Blue Cats. Oh, good, 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 good. Spread the love. Chris, his link needs to go out. I played Chris oh, you know that if I play Chris on course, I'd smoke him out. Ha ha ha. You know what? When I started reading it at first and I was just glancing through it because my eyes were so tired, I must have seen. Never mind. I didn't see what I thought. Never mind. It's not important. And Nikki's. I'm. I need to clean my glasses. I just need to clean the glasses. Okay, you guys. Ooh, because yeah, I didn't see that one right. Oh, that's wonderful. And Brenda, thank you for dropping any of the links. I don't normally talk in the chat on my phone. It's hard to keep up. Yeah, it is. Ache with the night, no. So I thought I'd say hello to all of you, fine human beings, and tell Nikki she's my favorite person. Oh my gosh. Valerie Robinson Cosby, thank you. That is so sweet. Thank you. What a kind word, man. Oh, just Tess. Let me see. I don't want to miss. Okay, this thing going away for a week. Our daughter is getting married over there. Oh, wow. That's so cool. Oh, just Tess. That is so cool. Congratulations for your daughter getting married. That's so cool. You gotta love love. Gotta love love. If you don't love love, you need to seriously look at yourself because that would be a problem if you're not happy for anybody. That's be crazy to me, but who am I? Okay. Chris McLaughlin's down, Blue Cat, perfect, Jason. I'm kind of just going through them. Okay, criminal sociology KB. Looking forward to the G. Yeah, me too. I am too. I really am. And I was really kind of excited about that one. And yeah, I was really kind of excited. Okay, when does Tupac first he said the 10th because they don't start on a Friday usually for trial. So it would be the 10th. They were thinking about the 14th, but the 14th is a Friday, and judges don't usually start a trial on Fridays. That's kind of abnormal. I mean, but who am I? I'm not the judge. They could totally do whatever they want, as far as that goes. No audio from me. Did you put in your Amazon wish list? Cash runner. Did I put what, honey? No, I didn't get a chance. I didn't get a chance, honey, to put it on there. I don't go. I'm telling you, I don't go on there very much because I've never done it before, and I'm just lucky when somebody does something nice for me. And I saw Jenny from the Block's name on there too. And big shout out to Missy Evans again. And shout out to Dom C303. She's a very, very lovely woman. If you have not subbed Dom's page channel, you want to do that. Does anyone remember who was asking about doing a stream about? Oh, they are doing it at Pretty Little Clues. Oh, Brenda, I already did that. I did the same. I have the same thing you have, Brenda, but from this side of the water. Yes, and catching them up. Yes, so handling it. Boop. Thanks, Brenda, on that one. That's why I told her as soon as this was over, I was gonna give her a jingle. I've got Justine's phone number, so I'm just gonna give her a jingle. Brenda, you're so smart and you're good because you see the same stuff I see in different ways. I love it, and you're just on top of it. I love that. And I was scared that I didn't want to let the cat out of the bag and stuff like that because that's their little thing together. So I was just like, Nikki, how can you do this? Okay, email. So as soon as Justine came in here, I was like, Justine, go check your email. Yes. Yes, Nanette. Yes. Agree with you, double. Yep. Internet connects the world and makes it a smaller place. It does, and it makes our circles just our circles are beautiful. You know what I mean? They really are. They're just lovely. I wonder if all streamers can't coexist in the peace and be happy for the ability to make some money. Okay, wait, let me do that one more time. I wonder why all streamers can't coexist in peace and be happy for the ability to make gratitude, Jason. It's called gratitude. Gratitude. I haven't even seen anything yet, and I'm excited. Like I'm happy. I'm happy to be here. Whatever that is. I'm happy. You know. So I appreciate you saying that. You were on point. I don't know, SMB. Good. I'm gonna catch Skorsky on a stream chat about it. I appreciate so much. I wanna watch. Me too. Oh, just test. Thank you, honey. I can't wait. I can do that. Yep, you're so right. One self-driven and go back. You're so funny. Because I'm sure, Bruce, it costs that to do, to ride in one of those, or rent one, and especially when you don't know too much about it. Stop talking about Ted. You're acting like a bunch of gossips. Hmm. Katie underscore did too. I don't know if I've ever seen you in here before. Have I? Thank you for coming, but I'll decide when I don't talk about Ted, my friend. Thank you for your advice. And I don't recall ever acting like a bunch of gossips about Ted. Talking about his son with sports, I don't think that's gossiping, my dear. And if it is to you, maybe, you don't like that. Maybe you shouldn't be around it. Katie underscore did too. Jason, I like this community. I like our community. We are supportive and we want to see each other succeed and win. Absolutely, honey. Together we can get our messages out. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Nikki, no, I want to drive it. I don't know. What are green stamps? Green stamps back in the day, you used to collect them at the grocery stores for spending so much money. They would come sometimes in the newspaper occasionally. And my family, my grandmother, and she was a nurse. She always had them, and she'd always ask me or take me with her. And do you want to go to the Green Stamp Building? And I would go with her, and she would trade in her books. She'd have books of stamps, and they were little green stamps, and she would trade them in for. I think one time I was with her, she traded it in for an iron, for clothes, because I think her iron went out or something. Yeah, and if you collected so many, you got to be in whatever level category for buying or purchasing whatever with your stamps, because you spent so much money with the grocers. Because there was a lot of home owned grocers in those days. That owned their own fields of strawberries, and that's where the grocers here would get them. And yeah, everything was internally, a lot of it was internally bought, because we had so much of the most wonderful produce and the most wonderful growing in our in our climate here. I love that, just Tess. I love that. What a great memory. That is so cool. Oh, Kim. So I remember green stamps, top value stamps. Yep. Yep. Yep, you got it. I just loved going as a kid because, of course, they had a toy section. They had everything there. They had everything there, like literally furniture, I remember, they had everything. Police department. Apparently, Brenda, the Seattle Police Department is not granting the request of Courtney Love has made through her attorney for any items to be returned. Nanette, that's we weren't gonna even mention it, because they were working on the case. They're putting it all together. So I was just gonna bring up all the facts that I had, from the news, but they can still do a great job. In their own words, they can do a great job. But she's being a real troublesome person right now. Her daughter's never going to talk to her now. When she finds out all the craziness she's doing right now in Seattle, come on. She's not going to, yeah. Frances Bean is not going to be cool with that. You are, oh yeah. You can do it though, as SMB, you can do it. You'll be able to. Because I think the dog will go your pace. I think it'll feel your energy. I think it'll do that. Nanette, I hope they don't. Can you imagine? Why does she want? She's because she's this. She's cuckoo, cuckoo, whirly bird. She's always been that way. The Northwest has had a lot to say about her in our lives. She's been a whack job, and she's played all the darn bars from there to Hollywood with Hull until they really made, got out there. Yeah, she's a different person. Definitely, definitely, definitely different. And I have my own ideas of what I think. Why would you ask for that stuff back? Come on now. Okay, I lost my. Oh, I did. I had that happen with my husband and my dog. A year apart. It was terrible, 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 terrible. Criminal sociology. Thank you for the 30 jewels. You are a spectacular person. And Anarch, thank you for the 10 jewels. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you a lot. I totally agree, but no, I think she wants to destroy. There you go. There you go, Nanette. There you go. Perfect. You said that perfectly. Perfectly said. SMB, it's a good thing that I'm looking forward to the puppy. LOL, I have a dollar paper food stamp. Oh, my sister in law used to keep one. Just, I think it was one from Chicago. She kept one. Just to be, you know, just for, collected $1. But yeah, she had one. That's a trip, though. You know, criminal sociology. You're so sweet. Thank you. You're very, very sweet. Nikki, a few years ago, I typed 12 words. And Arch, you are so funny. That is so true. The darn jewel things. Thank you. Oh, I will, you guys. You'll know. You'll know everywhere I am. You'll know what's going on. Nikki, you are a people person, just like your mom. Oh, Roxanne. Hi, honey. Roxanne Dash M1R. I hope I did that right. Is that a one? I think it's a one. Yes, it's a one. Okay. Roxanne Dash MLR. Nice to see you too, honey. Thank you. And thank you for saying that. That's very kind of you. She is so much more than me, though. I mean, if you can believe it. It's crazy. Her personality is just that. I mean, it's just that big. It's huge. It's huge, huge, huge. And you know what my mom says every single time I see her? It doesn't matter when I see her. Could have seen her yesterday. And she'll say, "When did you get that tattoo? I didn't know you had that tattoo." Mom, you know every single tattoo I have. What are you talking about? Every single time she'll do that. She'll go, "I've never seen that tattoo before." Every time. And I'm like, "Mom, I know you don't like them. You're just saying that." She was like, "No, I just don't, you know, I don't recall seeing it." And I'll be like, "You say that every time, Mom." Diddy clipped both off, I heard. Oh, golly, gee willikers. And I know you guys know the latest on that one. My gosh, how far? They said go back and figure out who gave you what as a STD and stuff. And as you know what, well, how can you do that if you've had parties and all those people? How the possibly world could you ever know who did give you anything? It's not like they found a bazillion condoms. They found a bazillion baby oil bottles. Just saying. Parents fall harder than new kids. Yep, you're right, Blue Cats. From coaching, it's just something I've dealt with. It's crazy, and dealing with dads, it's like, ugh. Not saying anything against men. Just as a female coach and dealing with dads is not. It's tough to tell them to just sit there and quit yelling at their sons or whatever. It's yeah. It's interesting. But I had a great assistant coach. He's one of my great friends and an all-star, you know, in every basketball and football here in Portland, and got scholarships and all that stuff. Anyway, I had him as my assistant, and he dealt mainly with the dads as much as he could for me, which was really cool. because he was a dad, so it was perfect. Mustang, thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. You guys are my only mods today. Thank you. Mustang, if you wouldn't have come in, then it would have only been Brenda when she showed up. Thank you, honey. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate you so much. Oh, wonderful. Hug, hugs your our dog is now 13 to be. Yeah, I know. Mine's halfway there. Just test. Just test dash 26. I know, sweetheart. I already know. Riz, what is a pipe dream? Ah, ah, ah. Are we gonna go? Are we gonna go to Greece or? Oh my God, that was so funny. That was so funny. Hey, I just saw the PayPal thing. They keep trying to sell PayPal. You guys been watching that? And they will not, whatever their offer, I think their offer got turned down. Is it last week? It got turned down again. Yeah, I guess they want too much for it. I don't know. They're not negotiating or something. I don't know. It's crazy. Oh, oh my gosh, Don Marie. Oh my gosh. You think that their name is a pronounced anarch? Like anarchy. Right. It's anarch. There's no Y there. I've been saying it right because anarch would correct me if I hadn't been. But thank you for saying there's a Y there. I knew I was saying it right. Thank you. Thank you, Riz Givers. That picture that you've got is funny because I've seen that picture a lot, Riz Givers. That old man picture gets used a lot. Put that tripod in your Amazon. In your Amazon. I'll try. Um, I'll try. Told you I'm hard. I'm a hard-headed person, man. Okay. Okay. Thanks, you guys. That's really kind of you to even ask that. Thank you. Maybe I'm wrong though. Oh yeah, with the Y, yeah, you are. Criminal sociology, KB. Hi, honey. For sure, hang in there, Don. Yep. So true. Peace. Peace, peace, peace. The Heather, good to see you in my home. Okay, sister, I love that. Oh, Hebe, Hebe, Hebe. Hi, Hebe. Hi, honey. Hebe, aka Heather B. Hi, sweetheart. Nice to see ya. And thank you, Mustang, because that's how I noticed. Josie N TN. Good to see you still. Hi, Anarch. Holler, hippie. Hola, hippie. Oh, that is so cool. I'm so glad you're here, hippie. Oh, it's so lovely to see you. Oh, okay, I think I'm close to the end, I believe. I hope. Yep, me too. Love and respect. Yes, Seattle's best is fire. She is. She is. The judge is in heaven. No, five golf pros in the family. Five. Three uncles and my parents, my mom and my father, the two biological, and I was raised by a judge. That is so funny. Anarch 0014141. I met Bruce Dickinson at age 13 and beat him in a fencing tourney. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. That is really cool. That is really cool. What a good memory. What a good memory. Your father in law was an avid golfer. He was a golf ranger just for the fun of it. Yeah, and when you're a ranger on the golf courses too, you get discounted golf or free golf. So that's one of the reasons that when you see a lot of older guys on there that are ranging the course, it just means keeping the flow of the course going and not letting anybody really hold it up too long. So, or they let people play through if they are holding it up. They can call those, and have those taken care of. Brenda, thank you, sweetie. Oh, Melissa, hi, honey. Possibly that some donations can be gathered for TED, similar to 857, to Juice and Alex. Yeah, always. Um, I just do it off my memberships, you know what I mean? Because I figure I'll work for, for it for who I can give it to. But maybe I mean I'm thinking maybe we should talk to JLR about it, you know? I think it's a great idea. I think any help anybody gets, I think and if people are willing to give the help and willing to come out of their pockets and spend their, hard-earned money or money that's theirs, then who am I to say don't go in your pocket or don't give them $2 or don't get? I can't say that. I'm not going to ever tell anybody what to do with their money ever. It's not my business. It's a story of my life, but you can definitely. I think it's a great idea, and I think it's very doable. Yep, I started doing my own just to put on the spreadsheet. Riz, I started doing my own just to add to the spreadsheet to see to the comparison. But mine's by hand. It's not on, it's not all fancified. Okay, my family, I even tried being nice to. It almost worked till she went bipolar on me. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Melissa, DD is keeping an accurate spreadsheet. Yeah, we will. It's the third level that it's going to be used for that, so it just gets split in between whenever I get, whenever, whenever I get it, then it'll be split and like I said, part will go to the vets, and then the fourth one, you get the Fat Redial song, you get the Still the Panel for 3 hours once a month, and it's a lot lower. And the other, we still kept it higher than the other ones, so some could go to help the homeless, still the homeless. So, okay, let me just keep going really fast. Brenda, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, my mods. Thank you. I appreciate you all so very much. Respect. Hi, honey. Oh my gosh. So good to see you. Thank you for being a member. Respect dash 23455. Good to see you. Wow. Blue cats. I want you to feel better. Oh, that is so kind. Blue cats, that's very, very kind. Nikki's behind. I know. You guys, I'm trying. I just want to read. I'm going to have to stop doing it, I guess, reading so much. Listening, but I'm working today. Oh, I love you, Missy Evans. That's so awesome. You should have seen my smile yesterday. I mean, yeah, I thought I was getting a birthday present, something. I was so happy. There are 57 of us in the chat and one Nikki just saying. One Nikki. One Nikki just saying. 57 of us in the chat and one Nikki. They said they left in a secure location. No, they put him. I have a fence. I have a gate, locked gate. So they just put him over the top of it. They were great. What? Oh. Oh. You're so sweet. Missy Evans, so sweet. A good part of being a creator is learning that you don't have to say hi to everybody throughout the entire broadcast. Some people just join late. Well, I understand what you're saying, Riz, but this is the part of me that I like. I like to say hi to everybody. And if I don't see your name, I like to be able to do that and see what you're saying to me. Because a lot of other time, creators can't pay attention to their chat. They have to fish and pick one out and pick a super chat out and do this because it's moving so quickly. I don't like that. I like read what people are saying. I want to know the person. I want to get to know the people. I love it that way. But thank you for your advice. And maybe one day I'll be a good creator. Right now, I'm just Nikki. Oh, Missy, you're so funny. Thank you for saying that, Missy. Thank you so much. That was so sweet of you. Oh. Okay, I think I got everybody. I think I've pretty much, and then my mods, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't even care if that was 20 thank yous. What's up, girl? What's up? What's up with you, honey? Oh, I'm just been reading people's, you know how I am. I just love everybody. And so people want to talk or say something, even when you open the panel and stuff, a lot of people won't come on. They rather ask you something on the chat or something, So I like that. I like the personality. I like the being the personal touch. You know, it's always been a good thing for me. You know, you never had anybody really mad about me wanting to say hi. Fin Fan, hi, honey. Nice to see you. Don Marie, thank you so much for those jewels. At least I know what they are now and I can say jewels. Okay. Oh, almost passed. See, I almost went too fast. Uncle Alert, Uncle Alert. 440 gems. Wow. Thank you, Mustang. That is so kind of you. Wow. Bye-bye, Fin Fan. You're great. So I don't know if you guys saw the one little clip, but there was a clip. And they have been really talking a lot to the gentleman that is, I'm saying gentleman because that's who I am, but the gentleman that is responsible for Tupac's death. And they just, so, okay, one day ago, the man who prosecutors say orchestrated the 1996 unaliving of rap icon Tupac Shakur has been jailed since 2023 and has pleaded not guilty. His name is Dwayne Keefe D. Davis. And that's the update for today. It could be something else. They were talking about his book the other day. There is short, real quick. There's been a missing 2-year-old girl that's been missing that everybody's been scrambling to try to find as of late. She was found unalived. This is just an update. She was found unalived in an overgrown creek near her home. The toddler was found unalived just a few hours after the Amber Alert went out about her disappearance. And this, no suspect, nothing as of yesterday. So, another update. But really sad. Right down by her house. That was really, yeah, that one is a sad, sad one. Didn't even get a chance to. Oh, Mystic Owl, hi. I'm glad you did. Thank you for showing love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I love you. So I'm so glad you did. Okay. I'm going to, thanks for doing. Oh, okay. Have a great dinner, honey. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all your support, all that. Whoever's gotten memberships, thank you guys. Appreciate you all very, very much. More than you probably will ever know. Um, Thank you. Because without your support, yeah, it would be more harder. Fat Retail, Blue Cats, disc golf over ball golf, and putt putt. I do both, Fat Retail. I have my own bag of discs too. I go out and play with the guys sometimes and pick up games for disc golf. Love for Ted. Yeah, just love for Ted. Love for Ted. I love it. I love it. I love it. I've got a question for the golf fans in here. How the you find a ball in the snow? Very carefully. And Arch, very, very carefully. Because there's writing on the ball. Usually they got a black imprint, a blue imprint, a red imprint of the name of the ball and stuff, so they're not entirely all the way white. I heard he admitted to under duress, not sure how true it is. Shibby said he had 4,000 jewels and it was $40. Shit you, man. 5692. Hi, honey. I don't know. Oh, shit you, man. Thank you. Okay, let me do this correctly. Okay, thank you for being a member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. And it's Shih Shih Tzu Mama. Shih Tzu Mama 5692. Thank you. Thank you, Shih Tzu Mama. Thank you. Thank you for being a member, honey. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Analyze that, Doug. Thank you. Hi, honey. Nice to see you. Really nice to see you. Shit, you mama. I love that name. That is really cute. TC, hi, honey. Okay, I like Nikki's chat. I do too. That's the one thing. I don't know if anybody can understand that. Like, I really like you guys. Truthfully like you. You know, and I don't think there's anything wrong with me doing that. You know, I can't help it. I can't help it. I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's see. We already did that. We already did that. Okay. So our affirmation for today is trust your path. Welcome all good things coming your way. So you've got to trust your path, you guys. Hey, J Lee Willie, hi. Hi, honey. But you have to trust your path. If you can't trust your path, you guys, that's another thing. You're going to trip. You know, you're going to trip. And you don't want to trip. You know, human rights, basic and freedoms of human rights. They are articles. There is 10 of these articles. These are super important for you to know. They're not constitutional rights. You have to dig these out. These are what I've always been talking about. They're human rights. They have their own specific place, but they're still our rights. We just don't utilize some of them enough. You know, Hebe, so nice to see you. So it's key fundamental human rights. It's the right to life, protects every right to live, prevents unlawful killings. Freedom of torture, protects individuals from cruel, inhumane, or degrading treatment. You know, right to liberty, security, and ensures people cannot be arrested or detained without valid legal reason. These are human rights, you guys. These are not in the Constitution. Equality before the law guarantees that all people are treated the same way by the legal system without unfair rules. Freedom of thought. It's a consensus. It's a region. It's people that choose and practice and change their beliefs freely without anyone telling them they can't or they can. Your beliefs. And you have the right to change at any time. Anytime, you guys. It's the freedom of thought is what it's called. You have the freedom of expression. Protect the right to hold opinions and share information or ideas publicly. Did you guys hear that? Publicly. So the ideas that we share and we talk about, yes, disclaimers are wonderful. But off the top, you have the freedom to talk in public. This is a public platform here. You know, it cannot and should not be used against you. The freedom of expression, it protects and holds the opinion, share information, and ideas. That's what we do all the time, every day on here. Freedom of movement. It does and gives you, citizens, the right to move freely within the country and leave or return to it at any time. It's a freedom. Thank you. I love you too, Mary. And it's just, it is. And Mary, I did write you a little note in there too, back when you wrote me that little note that one day and said that you didn't send and something, something. I wrote back to you, babe. I just wanted you to know. I don't know if you ever saw it. The right to privacy. Keep personal life, home, family, and communications. Leave or return to it at any given time. It is your right to privacy. Your safe and unfair meddling. Safe and unfair meddling. Do you think our friend has been meddled upon? I do. The person we've been talking about today, that we all love, he has been meddled upon. They've been in his business. They should never, ever be talking about your kid. Ever, ever, ever. That's a no-no. The right to work. It ensures fair conditions. Choice of job. It is protein relating to unemployment. So it is, you get protein in your brain, in your head, and everything when you work. It gives you juices. It gets things going. So that's a right that you also have. You have the right to work, and it's your choice where you want to work. Mustang, thank you so much, honey. The last one is the right to education. Guarantees access to learning and schooling to support personal growth and human dignity. Personal growth and dignity. I think these teachers need to be retrained, some of them. If it's personal growth and dignity, then they need to impress us a little more, don't you think? Because I don't think the teachers aren't getting paid enough. The kids aren't listening and respecting enough. I mean, it's all a chaotic mess right now, in the school system. Some of them, not all of them, some of them, It's very sad. It makes it hard for everyone. It makes it hard for educators. It makes it hard for children to learn. But you should always give that child the great belief and the great positive attitude that they're going to go somewhere. Not that they're just got a C or a D and yeah, well, maybe you should change subjects. That's probably not going to be the one for you. No, you let that child walk their path. You let them walk their path. You let them be who they're going to be. And you support them. You support them. You support their needs, their emotions. You're there for them. You're their parent. You're their whatever big in their lives, I will, Jason. I will listen to it, dear. I certainly thank you, Mustang, for saying that, honey. Man, it is a huge problem. Huge problem, you guys. So, we got a couple really good ones. Shouldn't be too long. But we got a couple good ones. There's a young actor suffering from depression. He unalived his mom, as she played the piano at the family home. A court heard Ryan Grantham, who played Jeffrey Augustine in teen drama Riverdale, also plotted to unalive the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Canadian actor Ryan Grantham has been sentenced to life in prison after pleading guilty to murdering, unaliving his mother as she played piano. The 24-year-old in the teen drama Riverdale was sentenced and had to be sentenced by the BC, British Columbia Supreme Court in Vancouver. He pled guilty to second-degree murder after having initially been charged with first-degree unaliving. Grantham admitted to shooting his mother, Barbara Waite, in the back of the head in 2020 as she played piano. After the unaliving, he filmed with his GoPro, covered her body with a blanket sheet, surrounded her body with lit candles. He watched Netflix, drank beer, and smoked cannabis for hours before going to sleep. His sister, Lisa, discovered the crime scene on April 1st, a day later. He packed 3 guns, ammunition, and camping supplies in his car. He also was known to go after or planned to go after this prime minister. He was very vocal about it. He pleaded guilty. He canceled his plan, turned around his car at Hope, British Columbia, and drove back to the Vancouver Police Department and turned himself in. He pleaded guilty March 20th, 22. In a court statement from Grantham himself, he said, "In the face of something so horrible, saying sorry seems pointless. But from every part of my being, I am sorry. I cannot explain or justify my actions. I have no excuse, and it hurts to think how I just wasted my life and my mom's." He will be eligible for parole in 2036. Grantham has been receiving help with counseling. He has a psychiatrist, all that, psychologist, while he's in prison. So he's getting a lot of mental help. So thank goodness for that. But how awful that he would have no excuse for doing what he did. No rhyme, no reason, no nothing. Hi, TC681. Thank you for being here, honey. Mary, Missy, Kim. Yeah, so he didn't have any rhyme or reason. Isn't that the craziest? So I would like to give a moment of silence for his mother, Miss Waite, and I would also like to give a moment of silence for that 2-year-old little girl. Okay? Thank you. Thanks, you guys. You guys are the best. Oh, thank you, Bruce. That is so sweet. Thank you very much. I'm trying to pay attention so I don't miss, anything. The next story is Bob Lee. Does any of you guys know that name, Bob Lee? Yes, Mary, I need to unblock someone. LOL. Oh, okay. TC, thank you so much for being a member, darling. So, Bob Lee. Bob Lee, the American software engineer, he created Cash App while serving as chief technological officer at Square on Now Block, was fatally stabbed in San Francisco at age 43 on April 4th of 2023. His high-profile death sparked intense nationwide debate over urban crime before a jury convicted tech consultant Nima Momeni of second-degree murder. On this fatal night, Bob spent the evening, April 2nd of 2023, hanging out with acquaintances in San Francisco, including Kazar Momeni. Left his residence early in the morning and got into a white BMW with Kazar's brother, Nima. He was driven to a secluded area near the Bay Bridge where he lives. He was stabbed 3 times with a kitchen knife, managed to dial 911 while he was staggering onto a lit street before collapsing. He later unalived at a hospital. Arrested 9 years later was Nima. Was accused of confronting Lee over a dispute involving his sister and drug circles. The defense argued self-defense, claiming Lee was high and attacked Momeni first with a knife. Then Momeni grabbed it from him and exchanged stabs. The prosecutor proved Momeni drove Lee to a dark location and attacked him out of anger because of his sister. In December of 2024, a San Francisco jury found Momeni guilty of second-degree unaliving, facing 16 years to life in prison for the unaliving of creator Cash App Bob Lee. I'm going to give Bob Lee a moment of silence. If you'll join me, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much. And make you guys see the candles going. It's down. Look how much we got left. Barely. We've been doing good on it. Okay, so we got another one. We have this one. Let's see. I think this is it. Yeah, and then this was just some notes. Okay, so Jenny Wu was a 41-year-old resident of Modesto, California. I hope Fat Redow's in here. She was a resident of a residential living center in Modesto, California, who was reportedly missing on April 20th of 2017. Her partially clothed body was found the next morning in an alley off Evergreen Avenue. She had been asphyxiated, and also it looked as if SA was involved. The case was stalled until DNA match from the California Department of Justice linked evidence from the scene to Seth Becknell. Becknell, who was 17 at the time of the crime, was arrested in February of 2019. Following a separate felony arrest, that logged his DNA into the state database. He was subsequently slated to be tried as an adult. He choked, essayed. It was proven. With DNA matches, detectives were able to connect other evidence that led to this arrest of Becknell. Police thank the DNA labs and the citizens of Modesto for their help. Wow. In resolving this case and bringing justice for Jenny Wu. At 9 a.m. Friday, April 2nd of 2017, officers responded to the 1500 block by Grape near Evergreen. Upon arrival, partially clothed woman was already deceased and unalived. And I didn't say that before, and I wanted to make sure at the end you all knew that. They said that she was a very nice, kind woman. And she just had an anniversary that just came up. And I feel absolutely terrible for this woman because she was preyed upon by obviously an older teenager. And they thought because they were a teenager, they weren't going to do as much time. So I'm very proud of Modesto for making sure that he did the time that was allotted for what he done. And not just, let corruption and that take over. Good job, Modesto. Thank you. Thank you for that. Because we need more states that stand up. We need more cities that stand up in these states. So kudos to you for that. And I really want Miss Wu, Jenny, to rest in peace. And I want to give her that moment of silence now. But this was reported from ABC. Channel 10 was one of the main crime reporters that stayed on top of this and wanted to bring justice to Jenny. So, and that was their slogan, justice for Jenny. I'm going to do that moment of silence, and then we're going to pull the card. We're going to pull one of our prayer cards and see where we go from there, you guys. Thank you. Thanks, you guys. You guys are the best. And I'm so lucky to have you guys, I'm super lucky. TC, it's so nice to see you in here. Thank you for the membership, honey. Thank you. Thank you, Kim Wells. I just want to know why. And I want to know if the news made a big hullabaloo about A&T's house. And if they went with 10 deep over there to do what they needed to do, that's where they luminalt. So originally, you have to have a reason to do it. And it has to be pretty profound reason, So, I don't know. Somebody must have said something about Nancy's, but I'm not kidding when I say those blinds. It just seems like a disrespect. Whoever's there is disrespecting her. Because they're ripping her stuff, messing up her stuff. And that was one of their things they said is how, how her house is always, immaculate, and Sorry, guys. I'm competition, but I'm listening. Oh, wow. I hope you win the Scrapple. Good job. Oh, Laura Law's Craft Corner, honey. Glad you stopped through. And you agreed? Thank you. Um, we have to give ourselves more grace, you guys. If we don't give ourselves and our brains and our hearts and our minds grace, who's going to give it to us? We have to expect someone else to give us something that we can give ourselves. We should be the best people to look out for us, us. I should be the best person to look out for myself, because I know myself better than anybody, you know? It's stuff like that. So I just, you know, just always want things to be as fair as, humanly possible, you know? Just mixing these up the best I can. But yeah, and I'll get us another box as soon as I can. I'll get us another one, or I'll have my son go get us one. And yeah, I can't believe my baby's gonna be 29, you guys, next on the 14th. Gosh, lots of hearts for me. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, Hebe, everybody's happy to have you around. But yeah, Mary, thank you. Thank you so much, Mary. I'm just trying to do the best, I can for you guys and just being me. I just didn't want to always show the bad stuff and always show the, what somebody has to go through. I know everybody has to see that, but we've seen it. We've seen it. We've seen it. And people need to see just another side, So, and whatever we need to pray for Blue Cats for, I have no problem doing that. Oh, Blue Cats, whatever, I would love to pray for you. Go so fast. My kids are, I know. Laura, you guys, you got kids, please. Before you know it, you don't have them. They're living their lives. Please, 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 you guys, hang on to those good memories. Okay, so this is what we picked, okay, out of the deck. You gave me life and showed me kindness, and in your providence watched over my spirit. And it's Job 10:12. Me too, Laura. I feel old as dirt sometimes too. But that's it's a good thing for us to have our day on, And I'm not going to do it today because I've been dragging, talking to everybody, just loving it. And, I wanted to do something different instead of just jump right on in. And, I just wanted to feel a little bit of what you guys were dealing with and going through. It isn't always just about me. You guys are what helps create this, and this safe space. So I appreciate all of you for that, and I can't do it by yourself. So, but Job was the patient one. Tons of patience, tons and tons and tons. And people used to always tell my husband that, Mike, did you know you're like Job? And he'd be like, really? And then somebody would say, oh yeah, you have so much patience. I've got 3 kids. My oldest daughter's 12. She loves me but wants to be mom more. Yep. It's that time of her life, honey. Because she's starting changing. She's changing. And so she needs mom to tell her and talk to her about some of the changes that she's making. Dads are good. Don't get me wrong. They're great. I I'm a daddy's girl. Like I get it. I was two daddy girls and my godfather too. I was lucky. I had some really strong, great men in my life. And man, just so lucky. And they're gone. All three of them. When you say it out loud, it's like, whoa, they really are. Like it's just strange, you know what I mean, to feel that way. And yeah, just very peculiar. But I don't know. I know I love you guys, and I always want the best for all of you. And I'm really sorry about anybody out there that's going through anything that's bigger than what people know or bigger than what they've ever shared. Yeah, I was that parent too. Kid, anywhere I went, the kids wanted to go. Where you going? And I'd be like, why? And they said, because we want to come with you. And I go, you do? And they'd be like, yeah. Than me, but I understand that. Good. I'm glad you do. It hurts when we have to reality that they're gone. I was Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I love you. Wow, I know. Mm, that's a tough one. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really hard. I love you guys. I thank you guys for being here. I will most likely, I know Monday, it was supposed to be today, but there was a little conflict. So we were like, no, we're going to do our adventure Monday. So Dom C and I will be taking you guys on an adventure on Monday. That's the plan, Stan. And I'm really excited about that. And I was trying to get Dee to go too. So it would be three of us at least. Thank you, Truth Warrior. Thank you, honey. Truth Warrior 1234. Thank you, sweetheart. So much. Oh, that is so sweet. Yeah, and don't ever, think that you're not a good dad, because I know you are. It's just, kids are weird. When you think that they're locked in with you, then they want to be with the other parent or vice versa. It's just like that. That's how we grow up. We grow up, especially girls, But I appreciate you, and I think you're doing a great job for your family. And keep up the good work. You know, thank you, honey. Thank you, Bruce. And so if I come on tomorrow, I'll look and see when I'm supposed to come on. I know I'm supposed to come on tomorrow and Sunday, and then do Monday. And I'll probably take Tuesday off, because I need to throw some rest in between. Um, so I'll do that tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, but I will schedule it. I'll look at the little calendar and then I'll schedule it, and then I'll let you guys will see it up. So, and that'll be for tomorrow, you know. And it's been great. It's been a great night. Thank you guys for being members. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Truth Warrior. Thank you for Amazon. Thank you for all the people that have donated to me for my trip and getting my boots on the ground. And I'm so grateful. And I really appreciate it. Thank you, Truth. That's why we figured we're a good mesh. So that's why we were like, we need to do some adventures because we both like that kind of stuff. So that's why we were like, we're going to take everybody on a field trip, and it was cool because we can both stream, and everybody will see something different because we're not going to look at the same thing. You know what I mean? So we were talking about that, and I was like, yeah, it's perfect. You know, so we'll try to do the best job we can, and have as much fun as we can because that will definitely be a fun, more of a funner thing to do. So and take you guys on. So it's gonna be very exciting to some people, and then some people may just be like, oh, okay, but you can appreciate it and you'll be able to appreciate it. And I love you guys, and I want you guys to have a great rest of your day. You're winning at Scrabble. That's what I wanted to hear. Good job, Hebe. Prayers to so many of our friends in these chats. Prayers to our streamers and my streaming family and friends and you guys in this community. It's beautiful. Love you too, Bruce. And we don't do things. We might think we do things alone, but we really don't, you guys. We really don't. You want a prayer? I'll give you a prayer. I'll take you out on a prayer, buddy. Oh, dear Father, it's Nikki. I know sometimes I say and ask and tell you some of the strangest things, but I'm always very, very honest with you, oh Lord, and I'm being honest now. And my honesty comes from my heart and my soul. And I would love for you to please blanket some of these people that are going through some of the hardest times in their life right now. They're confused, they're scared, they're feeling very, very isolated in some situations, depending on what it is. And I would please be grateful if you would be so kind to educate them and make them have their faith in you, oh Lord. So then their faith won't be on other things and their concentration level will be in the right place at the right time. And to be with loved ones or help somebody that is significantly sick or someone that needs help because they are the less fortunate than people like us that have roofs on our heads and we can go and open our refrigerator and pull something out. It might not be always what we want, Lord, but it is food. And having food nowadays is a very large commodity. There is still a lot of people out there in the world hungry and continue to be hungry. And we've got to start learning to get those people off the streets, oh Lord. And we've got to start trying to bring them back and bring them back into society with us, Lord, because these people have something to offer. A lot of them are vets on our streets here in Portland. A lot of them are there out of circumstance and some by choice. And I know the responsibility, Lord, and they know the responsibility too. And I think they've paid, don't you? I think they've paid some great ways and some great lessons. And we have the winters coming up in most of the places that we live, and it gets very cold. And we need to be able to not have bodies on our streets because of freezing. Please, Lord, please make sure that they stay warm this year, that we're able to keep as a society these people in your good graces, our good graces, and to help them bring them out of what their circumstances are and bring them back into what their circumstances could be if the trust was there and the trust with you, Lord. And I really thank you so much. And I didn't intend on this to be so long, but you know how I am, Lord. I get going and it's me. It's Nikki. In Jesus' name I pray. Thank you, Lord. Amen, for always listening. I hope that was okay. And I hope it wasn't too bad for you guys. And I just was feeling it. And there's a lot of people that have been going through a lot of heartache and a lot of turmoil. And I just want them to be protected. For the loss, any losses in our family. We've had several friends in the chats, in the streams that have lost a loved one in the last few months or is dealing with that. I know I am. And I think that's one of my drives to see my family is I need to do that. Thank you, Truth Warrior. It's just, I have to say it from my heart. I used to write notes when I would speak at all these places, the capitals in Mexico, all these places, all these fancy places. And I would write note cards. My speeches and everything just never came out right. They weren't natural, they were read. So I stopped doing note cards, and whatever comes, comes. Whatever doesn't come, it doesn't come. I wasn't supposed to say it at that time. And that's how I've just kind of learned to live my life, probably the last 8, 9 years, maybe something like that, even before my husband was gone, speaking to the city of Portland or, at these large festivals, events, and wanting people to stay and listen to me. You have to catch their attention. You have to be real. If there isn't some kind of genuine thing about you, people will just walk away. They're good, you know. Thank you, honey. Seeing the ones you love, you might not have another chance. Yes, it's because the time is the ruler of everything. I'll never be me again. Yeah, it's true. I love you guys. Shibby, you can go to sleep now. You've heard my voice, so now you can take it to your rest with you. I saw it with you in 857. Oh, Shibby. You guys are an absolute stitch. I go, what did they do? A commercial? I was. And then 857 saying, does she know you do that? I just loved it. I absolutely thought it was just the most. It was the best. Crack up. Like it was just awesome. Life is short. Yep. Yep. Oh, Shib. Love you, Shibby. Oh, Hebe, I'm so glad that you came in today. You always make me smile. Thank you. Thank you for being part. Oh, Laura's Law Craft Corner. I'm so glad you came in. I'm glad you. Hi, Adam. The Waffle House. The Waffle House. The Waffle House. Oh, you are hilarious. You are a stitch. You and Mike in that Waffle House. I'll tell you what. So cute. It was so cute, and you didn't know how to work the darn thing. It was hysterical. Then you asked Mike to take a look. Could you watch the chat? I have to drive. I thought that was just the best. And Mike was like, I can't see it. Oh, it was so cute. Oh, honey, you are Laura. Thank you. You truly are always there. Thank you so much. Thank you, Laura's Laws Craft Corner. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you and your advice and just things I just thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I appreciate all of you. And boy, I wish I could have ate with you and Mike last night. My goodness. Wow. Wish I could have ate with y'all. Southern food and food from the South, it just, got a different flavor, you know? It's just got a different to it. Maybe it's the spices. They just got a different on the spices or something, you guys. I don't know. But I'm hoping to be back tomorrow. And I love and adore all of you guys. And thank you guys for popping in. Fat Redale, I hope I did your story justice. Um, Susan, I hope I did your story justice. And also, Joel, I hope I did your story justice. These stories today were all requests. So it was very sweet of people to, they come in the my email and will leave me little messages or notes and ask me to go and check this out, or it's very sweet. And I love that you guys are including yourself and you're becoming so much more of this channel. Thank you guys. And Shibby, if you're still there, big prayers. Big prayers to you, Shib, because I love and adore you. And big prayers to my friend Ted. I love and adore him. And if you'd like to pass that along, I just didn't want to bother. So I didn't hit him up. I think he's, got enough going on. But and I'll talk to him later. But I adore him, and everyone in here has prayed for him. So most everybody today in here. So for these last 3 hours. So I just wanted you to know. Fat Retail is famous now. I bet you Fat Retail's always been famous. Because I bet you there's a child in his life that looks up to him like he's the best thing since popcorn. Or since the pancake house or the Waffle House. Love you guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic Thursday. Just Jaylene. Hi, my love. Jenny, please. Oh, no, I didn't miss you. You're right there with 4 stars in front of me. Hi, Jenny. Please tell Debbie hi. And love you guys and love your family, honey. And I'm sorry if I missed you the other times. I see you clearly, honey. Brenda, thank you. Thank you for coming over and modding. Mustang, thank you for modding. Chat, thank you. Thank you. Truth Warrior, thank you for modding. Thank you guys. And thank you all my members and subs and for everything. I appreciate y'all. And you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. And I'll be out there somewhere in the world at some point, I'm sure, watching somebody. So, and maybe it'll be one of you guys. If you guys are on. Love you guys. Love you. And stay safe. The world is a little nuts for us, so stay safe. Love you guys.